Happy New Year! Hi everyone, I'm Beck. Welcome to Talk and Chalk. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm so glad to have you here. It's a brand new year, so it's lots of new videos, but really it's just me rambling on. Everything I share on this channel is just my personal advice based on my experiences or the experiences of people that I work with, and I like to share them with everyone. I'm not going to try and sell you anything or anything like that. However, if you would like to subscribe, links and everything are below. You can also follow me on Twitter, Facebook, where I've got a Facebook page, or if you want to check out my Pinterest pins, that link is all down there as well. Today, for my first video for this year, I'm going to be participating in a teaching tag. This is part of a collaboration with other YouTubers, teaching YouTubers from around the world, and we all answer a series of set questions, usually based on a theme for that month. I came onto this from Life in Kafoople land, who sorry, that's a teacher, an English teacher, high school English teacher, who was one of the first Aussie YouTubers that I came across. There's not many of us. There's a lot in America though. So you can see other teachers answering the same questions and where some of our things differ. Now, even though EJ from Life in Kafoople land is an Aussie, she's a secondary teacher and she's in a different region to me. So sometimes our answers might vary depending on our experiences or our personal preferences for things in the system. There are some other wonderful people who do it too, and I'll put all of their links below once they have uploaded their videos as well. Usually we try and do it at the beginning of the month. So let's get into it. Question 1 is, what are your teaching goals for 2018? Really my biggest teaching goals are going to be, as always, because I'm an assistant principal, I always have leadership goals. I want to make sure that I'm leading my team as best as I can, which essentially means leading my team to fulfill their teaching goals. So I take on board their teaching goals and I make sure that I facilitate whatever I can to ensure that they're getting professional development, that they're getting the benefit of the resources and everything that we have around them. And if I need to learn something to enable them to do that, then I will go away and do that as well. So because I'm off class for 2018, I'm going to be working in more of a support capacity, mentoring capacity. Essentially, my teaching goals will be in their classroom. So I'm going to be taking on board what they want to be taught in that classroom, and they will enable my goals as well. So I haven't specifically written them down yet because we haven't met as a team yet to go through that. So there are going to be some interesting things that we're putting in place this year, which will mean me having to go away and learn some things as well, which is where we get into the second question. Second question says, as a lifelong learner, what are your learning goals for 2018? So this is where it gets a bit bigger. This year, yes, this year, when this airs, it'll be 2018, we're going to be implementing Minecraft education. So if you've seen my other YouTube channel, which is called Clever Pickles, which is designed for kids to watch, I'm starting Minecraft Mondays, where I upload videos each Monday based on me learning Minecraft. I am not skilled in this area whatsoever. I am what you would call a casual gamer. My favorite game at the moment is Assassin's Creed. I'm currently playing Assassin's Creed Origins, which I really like. And I grew up on, you know, Sonic the Hedgehog and Super Mario Brothers. I lead a busy life, so I don't get to game as much as possible. My husband, however, is one of the top 10 gamers in Australia, according to Microsoft or Xbox, whatever it is, whichever list that he's on. He's quite the avid gamer and collector. So we have all the old systems. So it's not new to me. And my whole family, bar the baby, play Minecraft. So they're very, very good at it. And my son is really good at it. He makes roller coasters, and he built a giant Santa, and today he built a movie theater, and they're very good at it. But my experience in it, I want it to purposely be me fumbling through it and problem solving, so that I'm role modeling for the kids what it looks like to trial and error, to discover things, and then go from there. And as I go through it throughout the year, I'm going to be incorporating mathematical problems into it. So my team has already come up with some really cool ideas that involve design and make and build, and taking it from Minecraft education to real world practices. So I'm excited about that, but that will be a learning experience for me. On top of that, I really want to embrace more Microsoft and OneNote properties on there. So I'm going to be learning much more about that. I want to do some of the self-guided professional development that you can do online. So I'm going to be exploring that a lot more. I'm moving to the cloud more for everything. It's been habit for me now to back up everything onto USB. I don't know why, just having something tangible is what I'm used to. So I'm going to be moving to the cloud for a lot of things, including my videos. So that's going to be a bit of a leap for me as well. But, you know, other than these teaching and learning goals, ultimately my biggest goals are my leadership aspirations. So next year, and I have the support of my principal to seek possibilities of senior leadership, senior executive leadership. So I'll be looking at that, and this in no way whatsoever is me trying to get away from my school. I love my school. If I have those opportunities in my setting, then I will absolutely jump on those opportunities. If something happens to come up that's in a different setting but is still a wonderful opportunity, I might go for it as well. So we know that there's all those extra principal positions that went up. When they get filled, DP positions might open. I may go for those if it's a good one. I'm not going to go for random jobs, you know, at the drop of a hat. That's not what I'm about. I'm looking for good opportunities. I'm not sure if you can hear that. There's a motorcycle going off in the background. There's parties going on around me at the moment because it's New Year's Eve. Okay, I'm getting distracted now. So leadership goals, my leadership aspirations. Ultimately, I want my YouTube channel to grow because the feedback that I have been getting from all of the subscribers and followers is positive. Everyone's been telling me how useful it is. I had messages at the end of last term telling me that people who had never been to interview before suddenly got an interview based on my guidance with writing job applications. People who had been failing at interviews were given positions, and they were utilizing my advice, and it was so good to receive those messages. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's really loud. And now someone's yelling at them. The dramas of a neighborhood. I'm going to keep going. So receiving all of those messages and receiving all the feedback from everyone, I definitely want this channel to grow because I know in some way or another, little bits of my advice are getting to people and helping people. So, I mean, that's ultimately what this is about. This isn't about fame or prosperity or money or anything like that. I started this channel because people said they liked my advice and they thought the Clever Pickles was going really well and I should do one for teachers. So I tried it and it's been working really well. And I've met some lovely people in the process. Okay, third question. What lessons do you typically teach first week back at school, or how do you address the new year in your classroom, if at all? Well, we're in Australia, so usually activities when we go back in that first week are around Australia Day or Chinese New Year. Now, Chinese New Year, if I'm right, I think falls on the 16th of February in 2018. We have some students at our school from Chinese background, so they will be celebrating that, and we'll incorporate that into the classroom because we celebrate everyone's culture and beliefs. But Australia Day, we look at the historical perspectives of it, the cultural perspectives of it, and we have our wonderful Aboriginal education officer who will assist us in that as well and make sure that what we're doing is meaningful and purposeful and is significant in terms of meeting curriculum standards and creating an impact for our kids. So those are generally some of the things that we go back to school with in Australia. Like I said, myself though, I will not be on class, so I will be delivering what my team's focus will be. So I might have one teacher having a particular focus and another teacher having a different focus, and I'm going to support them in terms of meeting their student needs and their classroom goals as well. So I'm going to be doing that from my executive capacity. The lessons that I typically teach in the first week back at school though, when I have a class, is always the icebreakers, always setting up expectations, getting to know kids. Something that I always do with kids is book covers for two different reasons. One, I like having neat and tidy book covers. And two, the actual creation process, part of that is a great way to bond with your kids. So my rule for book covers is I have a pattern book that has all different patterns for covering books, and you always use colored pencils for them. They last so long. I've still got books from 2005 or 6 or whatever it is in perfect condition, not ripped at all. Crayon will get that waxy, oily substance and go through. Texture will rip, pencil stays. But sit down and color in with them. Do one yourself as your model, and every now and then you can go, show me yours, look at mine, yeah? Move around and sit with your kids and talk. It's a great way to meet your kids and get to know their personalities. I will do another video though in more detail about icebreakers, getting to know your activities, and how to set up expectations. I'll do that in another video though, so I can go into detail. Number 4, what are your biggest challenges teaching in January? My biggest challenge is that I don't have any. I don't teach. So I guess my biggest challenge is reaching other teachers at the moment, because we're all on holiday. Ultimately, this is a time for me to be able to sit down and churn out a bunch of videos, which is great. But in terms of actually getting that viewer count, it's not happening at the moment because, sorry, that's my husband just telling me it's time to go see fireworks. Yay. It's not happening because everyone's on holidays, as well they should be. But I'm going to keep making the videos though in case they want to go back to them, or in case there's anyone that's like me, and likes to prepare ahead of time. How do teachers celebrate the new year in your country area? We're about to go see fireworks. If you have a family, chances are you're going to the 9 o'clock fireworks like I am. Everyone else goes and sees the midnight fireworks, has parties, goes home. Then it's just a normal day tomorrow, although it's public holiday, so there's not many shops open. So if you could give a New Year's blessing for fellow teachers, Mommy, what would it be?
Time for fireworks.
Time for fireworks. Okay, I've got one more thing to say. That's my son telling me it's time for fireworks.
So, hey, Mommy,
yeah?
are we going to fish and ghost fireworks?
We just got a normal fireworks. Let me finish. One more thing. Ready, buddy? Okay. So we were asked to give a bit of a blessing sort of thing, and I found this thing online that I liked. It was called a teacher's prayer. It says, enabled me to teach with wisdom, for I help to shape the mind. Equip me to teach with truth, for I help to shape the conscience. Encourage me to teach with vision, for I help to shape the future. Empower me to teach with love, for I help to shape the world. That's what it looks like. I Googled, and that was the one that I liked the most. So that's the note I'm going to leave you on, because my kids are calling me to go and see the fireworks, and you know what? I'm excited to go. I'll see you guys in the next video. Link there to subscribe. Link there for another video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Happy New Year, guys. Bye.